I welcome all divine souls to this auspicious gathering. At the very outset, let me tell you that I am not a teacher and I don't teach from books. I am a transformer. I catch you, shake you and wake you up, whatever may be my technique. When we were in kindergarten, do you know what is kindergarten? That's a German word. Montessori is an English word. What do you say in American? What do you call it? Toddlers? Nursery? What do you call the kindergarten? The school for children from 3 to 5? Kindergarten. Kinder is school for children. And you put some books and toys before them. Why do they need a teacher? Can anybody tell me? Why does the kindergarten children need a teacher? Why can't they learn on their own, their apples, toys, and there are books also? Why can't they learn the ABC or colors from the book? Why can't they?
They can't read yet.
They can't read yet. Right? It's a good answer. So also, in spirituality, people who take books from eclectic, self-styled teachers cannot find any learning from that. The same reason, they can't read the inner print. They can read the letter of the book, but not the living spirit therein. For that, the master is required. And no matter how much you may practice the spiritual technique, right? They cannot actualize it into experience. So just as a child has reading, which comes as a barrier, he has to learn to read. And someone to tutor him that this is red, this is blue, this is sweet, give him an apple that this is sweet. Just as you need a teacher for a limited place like the nursery, you need a teacher. How much more will you need a master to lead you across the uncharted territories of the infinite infinities which lead you to the solitary singularity, the supreme reality? How much more do you need a teacher or master? This is one fact which I put before you. And even if you have a car and you don't have the petrol or gas, what are you going to do with the car? That's like the book. So therefore, the living spark comes from the master to the disciple. Teacher cannot do it. One dormant volcano cannot ignite another dormant volcano. One blind man cannot lead another blind man. Even if he's a so-called self-styled teacher writing books, they will both fall in the ditch. Because they cannot actualize the technique into experience. Can you understand? Can you dig it? Nail it. Nail it. And this is what I'm going to show you through experience. If all books were enlightened, then the book would read you and you would be the book and book would be you. And the book would be dancing with joy. So what I am trying to say, before I start teaching you, that teaching the sacred sciences needs the living spark to come from one master to another. It cannot be done by the dead letter. It needs a live spark. It's very, very important. The actualization is important. The actualization of the dead letter word into a living experience is the name of the game. And the other name for the Sadguru or the master is actualization. He is the actualizer of your fantasies into reality. That's all. You cannot have the inner guru. In America they talk, oh, I have my inner guru and all. They don't know what they're talking about. Because as long as there are ripples of thoughts in your mind's lake, you cannot see the moon of your delight. It will be shattered into 1,000 fragments. I. But if your lake of mind is placid, then only you can see the inner guru. And this comes after the stage of nirvichar samadhi, the thoughtless samadhi. Some of you who I gave you the experience just now. Only then the inner guru arises and you can take guidance. Till then, the outer guru is a reflection, is a manifestation of your inner guru. When they both combine, they go into the depths of your mind, slay the dragon of your ego, and both the guru and disciple come up victorious. This is the mystic, spiritual and symbolic meaning of slaying of the dragon. You cannot slay the dragon alone. You need the Sadguru. If you have the spear, you have your physical body, but you have not the will and power, the willpower to throw the spear, you cannot slay the dragon. The Sadguru, the master, outward and inward, is your willpower to slay the dragon of your ego. I. The dragon is making gurgling sounds. It's taking its last gasp of breath. Dragon ego is taking its last gasp of breath before it dies. And the slaying of the dragon of the ego is very important, which the Sadguru and the master does. And the taming of the bull of passions is also important, which the master does. Therefore, in kindergarten, if you require a teacher, how much more will you require it to navigate the infinite spaces of creation and get to your divine indweller and get to the supreme reality? This is why a Sadguru or a master is necessary.